So there's a lot of talk about, you know what I'm saying. There's always like, you know, gender wars, but you know what I'm saying. That's our forte.
That's just so funny, gender wars.
You know what I'm saying. That's our forte to talk about. You know, we started the podcast to talk about women,
of course.
But I saw this post a couple days ago, and it basically said men actually think women lose their value after they have a kid. And I wanted to talk about this here because this is a very interesting thing that I wanted to not only pick my brother's brains, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to this, but I also wanted to know like how the community felt about it.
Let me start.
Because I got a lot to say as well.
There's context to this.
Mm-hmm.
A statement can both be true and false. That one, it's yes, men do think that women lose their value.
And I'm one of them.
And that is true. But there are some that don't lose their value. And I mean some that don't lose their value in terms of like you're just that beautiful of a woman, that attractive of a woman that if you got a kid, a nigga's not gonna care. If you really got a kid, like,
and I second that, and I believe that too.
Yeah, but then
so you interpret it, because the way I interpreted it is, a man will look at a woman with a kid and deem her less valuable in the dating market, not as a human being. I feel like because I read some of the comments.
in the dating market. That's what I mean.
But I read some of the comments on that post, and women were like, "Oh, so men think they're better than us, and this, that, and the third," and it's like, no, like. We're just referring to like dating and like marriage and shit. We're not saying like because you have a kid now you're lower as a human being.
Yeah,
and they were in the comments going crazy.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro,
they mad at nothing.
On?
Like nobody ever said that. And on top of that, it's like no, it's your value isn't lower when it comes to being a human being. But in the dating market, I'ma always be more reluctant to date a woman with a kid than a woman that's not. Purely off of the fact that you know how many implications come with that. Like there's is the baby father still in and out of the picture? Mm-hmm. How old the child is? Mm-hmm. How much care does the kid require? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Are you over that nigga? It's so many things that comes with it. Like, are you a bitter baby mother that's only fucking with me because you want to get him jealous and get him angry?
People don't want to bring that. That's a good point.
Because that happens, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though I'm a man and I'm gonna always be like, damn, her baby father a hating ass nigga. It's always that way too. You know what I'm saying? As far as
it's always the other side to a story.
It's two sides to a story. Like, I know niggas who's hurt that they can't see their fucking kid. You know what I'm saying? Because the baby mother don't want them seeing the kid because he don't want to be with her no more. So it's like I don't be wanting to walk into something blindly, like on some and I've seen it. I've seen a woman post like in her story, oh, don't worry about us. Oh, her stepdaddy's gonna make sure that he's good. She's good, this and that. And it's like, why are you saying this on social media and you wanna attract a good man? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like you making it seem like, alright, if I'm gonna date a chick with a kid, which is highly unlikely, but if I was to, I wanna see her doing her own shit first. I wanna see that she can hold shit down, and then I'll jump in and I would want to help as I get to know the child and I become more of a staple in both their lives. Mm-hmm. But you can't just sit here and as soon as we get together, you talking about, oh, me and my kid is a package deal? No. Yep. I don't even know you yet. And you want me to get to know a little kid that I probably won't even know within the next 6 months? You know what I'm saying? First of all, you giving the kid false hope. You know what I'm saying? Because the kids, kids
latch on to people.
Yeah, kids like people. You know what I'm saying? Kids like to meet new people. And if you're a cool person to the kid, they gonna get attached. And then now we break up. Now the kid is feeling a type of way. Like they feel like they was the reason why we're not together.
Unless that's just a regular thing for them.
Exactly.
They used to like, you know,
which is equally as bad because that's not good for any kid's development to have people coming in and out of their lives willy-nilly. And
you know what also I don't like about that statement is because I don't know where I heard this, but this statement is like your value whatever you value yourself is, that doesn't mean that's what the world values.
Exactly.
As,
Exactly.
Right? So you could say, oh, me having a kid, like you're still the same person. You might even be a better person because of it.
Mm-hmm.
But the world may not value you as an asset as you value, like, oh, I'm an asset into your life. Oh yeah, I got a kid. I can take care of kids, stuff like that. You may not be that asset to this person. So to whoever is looking at you, that's what your value is to them. If a shorty goes up to you, you can't be like, oh, I'm a cute ass nigga, so you gotta be with me. She might not view you that way.
Mm-hmm.
That's not your value to her. So to say, oh, women lose their value, they just say whatever they want. If it's not true, it's just not true. Like it's just like it's just straight like that.
I kind of want to pick apart what you said earlier about how a shorty could be like the most beautiful, and the fact that she has a kid, some niggas don't care. But I feel like if you have two women and they're both equally beautiful, one has a kid, one doesn't, 100% of the time, someone's gonna go for the one without the kid.
I know I am.
Also depends on the situation.
Same situations, like they're on a base level, they're the fucking same. Beauty, like
personality,
everything is fucking the same except one has a kid and one doesn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
100%.
I'm gonna go for the one without the kid.
Exactly. And in that sense, the one with the kid, her value is now lessened because she has a kid.
Yeah. Boy,
I feel like a lot of women, especially, don't understand
I think they feel like when you say like your value is lessened, that's like
it hurts. It probably hurts.
It hurts.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's not like we're not saying that it's not as like a personal shot at you. Whether if you want to say it's because of feral male ego, we don't want to take care of something that's not ours.
That's 100%.
That's up to us. Like,
that's my God-given right.
Ego.
That's my God-given right. If I want to sit here at 25 years old, if I say I don't want to date a woman with a kid because that's another responsibility, then that's my right to feel that way.
Why the fuck would I take care of something that I have no return on investment on?
It's just
that kid is not carrying on my genes.
But
to the
you
next
look
generation.
at it from, well, because you don't know, but try to look at it from like a woman's perspective in terms of like taking care of like and nurturing, like in terms of like the
kid is hers.
Not physically, but even in the sense of like I think we had this conversation before we brought it up. A woman finding a guy with a kid, they view that probably a little bit differently than men finding a woman with a kid.
You know why? Because the woman finding the guy with the kid is not going to have to take care of that kid financially.
Yeah.
It's a completely different ballgame.
They would be less likely to even ask for your help. It's more so just like, I'm going to take care of my kid.
Exactly.
Some kids, some dudes don't.
Good or bad, regardless.
Some men don't even want women to know that they have a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
but then that's stupid.
It's just gonna come out regardless.
That's just bad overall.
Yeah.
Because you're not claiming your kid. That's like.
But on the flip side, though, of this whole spectrum that we're talking about right here, there's women that change for the better when they have a kid to the point where they're wholesome, and it's like, damn, this might just be what I need. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can find that somewhere else with a woman that doesn't have a kid.
Oh yeah, 100%. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't need her because she has a kid. Like you can definitely find that wholesomeness.
She might check boxes. She might check
other women
boxes.
that don't have. There's so many women in the world.
There are, but I did.
And
some of them are infertile too. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's another. I'm not gonna touch on that.
But
that's
get this whole YouTube channel demonetized. No, I'm not gonna touch on
that. What my problem is, or not my problem, but what I think when we say you lose like a certain value, they think that, like you said, like they lose their human rights, and they think that they go all the way at the bottom. You're still probably higher than like a bum shorty that don't got nothing, like don't do nothing.
That's true.
But you're just not the top of the list.
Some of them are actually in a higher echelon of like than the successful women.
Yeah.
Because a lot of successful women don't know nothing but just work. They don't have any social skills. They don't have any compassion for anything.
So important.
You know what I'm saying? They don't have that ability to just be submissive. You know, like a mother would. Like,
that's why I want to ask
I
you
hate that word.
to even show like the difference, to even show like a difference, a woman that's super independent, that constantly claims that they don't need a man, want a man, or nothing like that, or a woman with a kid.
That's
like your ultimatum. Easily, I'm going with the woman with the kid.
I'm gonna go with the woman with the kid because I've dated a woman that was on that type of time and like work,
Mm-hmm.
and she told me, yo, I really don't want to have kids. Like, I'd rather take my chance with the woman with the kid because it's like, alright, now at least I know she probably could have kids first and foremost.
May want another one.
She's probably gonna want another one, start a family, whatever the case may be. So, you know. That's why when we say value, it doesn't necessarily have to mean.
You know what I feel like? I don't want to like not to say when they say lose value. I think they look at it differently. I look at it as more like if let's say you put it in sports terms. You know, like a nigga that he's playing for like a contract year.
She tore her ACL.
He tears ACL, and then now, especially if he's not like already a top, like you said, like if a woman with a kid, she's not gonna lose that value. If she's at a certain
Oladipo, like just about to kind of like reach their like top, and then gets hurt. And it's like, damn, like you could have been some shit.
When we say losing value, it's not like it's more so just like, alright, you maybe now you're not the first option. You might be second option now. You were first. You lost a little bit of value, so now you somewhere. Depending on personality too.
It depends on what type of woman you are overall.
Overall,
you know what I'm saying? Like if you're just an asshole, you know what I'm saying.
You're just not number one anymore.
Yeah, you're just an asshole that's mad that like nobody wants you because you got a kid. I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, beat it, scram.
In conclusion, men do see women with kids as less valuable. That doesn't mean like you're less valuable.
That doesn't mean you're unvaluable.
Right. That as well. That doesn't mean you have no value. It just means
it's just
you gotta humble yourself.
You gotta like
knock down a couple notches.
Sometimes you gotta sit the season out. That's really all it is. You literally do 9 months.
That's an 18-year season.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Truthfully,
it's like 21 now.
God damn,
it's like 21 season now.
21 seasons. Oh yeah.
Take a Tom.
Tom Brady. Damn, PJ, you stupid dumb nigga.
Yo, close this video out, man.
Like and subscribe. We here, Devil's Advocates, doing God's work.
Follow us on Instagram. Hit us up. Let us know what you want us to react to. You know, interact with us more.
Yeah.
And before you meet a woman and you take it to that next level,
make sure she
do your Googles, nigga. Do your Googles. Bye.
Peace.
That's your next one. I was ready for that one that time.